What do I have to do to prove to you that post, those posts are all fake news? What do I have to do?
Simply reporting to us, sir.
I did report it to you. I reported it to you several times for so many weeks already, for crying out loud.
Yes.
But you never did anything. Unlike TikTok.
Yes, so we followed the process in terms of...
Sir, do you understand English?
Yeah, absolutely.
You keep saying you follow procedure. Baliktad tong Facebook na to, baliktad ang utak ng mga taon to. Sir, really, I've been begging, my staff have been begging to Meta, please take it down because it's not true.
Isipin nyo lang po, bakit hirap ang Meta na tanggalin to? Negosyo po nila to. So kumikita sila sa ad revenue. Siyempre, pag maraming nanonood ng isang bagay, mas makakapagbenta ka ng ad revenue. Ito po ay pagsasaliksik lang po namin, sa bawat 10 views po, kumikita sila ng piso. Kaya po, kung lalo na sa inyo, Mr. Senator, 20 million followers, tignan nyo na lang po yan. Pagka 20 million ang tumingin sa inyo, 20 million pesos kagad kinita nila.
Mr. Chair, yeah, thank you po, Mr. Chair. Nandito ba yung, Mr. Chair, ang Facebook at saka TikTok? Oh, they're here. Yeah, okay, I talked to them before. And meron na po kasing lumalalang problema. Siguro, Mr. Chair, maging kayo nakaranas ng ganito. Yung bang deep fake na mga post, mga videos, we're having a hard time asking them, Mr. Chair, na para i-take down. There were so many instances in my case, alam naman po ng Facebook na hindi ko sinabi yung isang statement doon na patungkol sa isang politiko. And yet, nagpalabas na ako sa Facebook page ko na I didn't say it. So therefore, I asked Facebook, Meta, to please take it down because hindi ko sinabi yon. Dahil yung statement na yun, Mr. Chair, kasinungalingan at magagalit talaga yung politiko na itinutukoy doon na dating politiko. Buti pa yung TikTok agad-agad na take down. Pero yung Meta, hindi. Ang tanong ko, bakit po? Ba't hindi matake down yun? Post ako sa Facebook page ko na fake news to, hindi ko sinabi ito. And then I reported it to Meta. But Meta is having second thoughts or does not want to take it down. Bakit po? Tanong ko lang. Hanggang ngayon.
Thank you. Good morning, Chairperson and members of the committee. May I just allow myself to provide an opening remarks first?
I'm sorry, you don't understand it.
I'm sorry, I don't speak.
You want me to say it again in English? I can say it.
That would be helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There is this post in Facebook which is quoting me as having said something against a former politician, which I didn't say. It was a total lie. They made it up. And so what I did, I post it on my Facebook account stating that this is fake news. Don't believe this. Be careful because this is a lie. And then after that, I went to Facebook and told Facebook about it and asked from Facebook to please take those accounts that are all nothing but fake news. But Facebook refused to take it down. The question is, why? So you follow me, sir? Okay, thank you, sir.
Mr. Chairperson, allow me to provide just a brief opening remarks and I'll respond to Senator Tulfo's question. Good morning, Mr. Chairperson and members of the committee. I'm Bernie Mustafa, Head of Public Policy for Indonesia and Philippines. I'm appearing today on behalf of Meta, And at the outset, Meta wishes to extend its sincerest apologies for the absence of a representative at the committee's public hearing held on December 15, 2025, regarding Senate Bill 191, 1441, and 1490. Please be assured that there was absolutely no intention to disrespect, disregard, or impede the committee's important legislative work. As communicated in our letter dated December 17, 2025, Ms. Claire Amador, the recipient of the committee's invitation, was no longer affiliated with Meta at that time. The company was then in the process of appointing a new head of public policy for the Philippines, a process that has since been completed with the appointment of Gio Tingson, who joined the Facebook Philippines representative office on January 5, 2026, as head of public policy for the Philippines. Mr. Tingson leads the public policy function locally and will facilitate coordination between this committee and Meta Platforms Inc. For today's hearing, I'm also here as Meta's resource person and will be answering the committee's questions. Thank you, Chairperson and members of the committee. Meta deeply values its relationship with the Philippine government and respects the Senate's vital role in addressing the challenges of online misinformation. Now, allow me to respond to Senator
Yes,
Tulfo.
please.
So, we take misinformation very seriously. We do have policies in place to address misinformation. As I understand from my brief conversation with Gio, that we have already taken some actions on some of the reports that was reported to us on some of the content. However, there are particular types of misinformation that are a little bit more challenging. I think the issue with misinformation itself, it is a challenge in the sense that Meta is not the arbiter of truth. So we do not determine whether a piece of content is false or truth. We have processes in place and we do follow those processes that require some time. It's not our intention to impede the flow of reports and our actions. In this regard, when it comes to misinformation, particular misinformation that does not violate community standards, we refer the particular content to our fact checkers. In this case, we are collaborating with Philippines fact checkers, including Rappelers and AFP and Viral News. And we also make sure that the misinformation after its fact check is labeled. However, misinformation itself is a complex issue. There are pieces of our content that may be only partially true and partially correct. There are pieces of content or misinformation that are shared just in terms of, sharing a light joke, for example. There are also pieces of misinformation that do not essentially violate community standards and that are essentially, let's say, speech. And this is where we need to balance between the right of the user to protect their freedom of expression, but also be able to ensure that the platform that they put on the content is safe. So we try to balance those, and we understand it can be frustrating for some users if the misinformation is still up there. However, we certainly take this very serious, and we are taking the steps, even though the process might.
So, Mr. Mustafa, I don't believe you. You're not taking things seriously because in my case, like I mentioned earlier, after that post, after I've seen it, it was really very offensive because it was trying to picture an image about me having a fight against this former politician. The statement that was supposed to be said by me according to that post, which was really fake, is severe. In your community standard, it says that for public figures, you remove attacks that are severe. And the attacks, that there were several attacks against me and using this former politician as the takeoff point. And I posted in my Facebook account stating that I never said that statement that was being alleged to me for me having said it. But despite that, you did not do anything. But TikTok did something, and thanks to TikTok. See, the problem here, Mr. Mustafa, is you said misinformation that is challenging, and that's why you need fact checkers. Why do you have to have fact checkers? Why don't you believe the person that is being offended? In my case, I have a Facebook account with 20 million followers. I've been with you for ages, for more than 10 years, and never lied. And I posted in my Facebook account that these statements being attributed to me are all false, and I never said it. I posted it on my Facebook account, and yet you didn't believe me, and you still have to get a fact checker to make sure if I'm lying or not. Heck, what the F? Come on. Kung sa, kung sa Pilipino lang, what the fuck? I mean, Filipino. Nag-English na pa rin pala ako. Come on, guy. Come on, Mr. Mustafa. I don't mean to disrespect you, but I'm being disrespected. Not only me, but other politicians as well. Even Senator Padilla, the chairman, and all other politicians. Sometimes not only the post, sometimes they use videos. That's why I suggested to Mr. Tingson when he visited my office one time, is you should have a monitoring system when it's AI generated. You have to automatically put in the caption, this is AI generated for everybody to know. So I don't care. Even if it would show me dancing with several ladies, or even if it shows me, eating snakes or whatever, as long as it says there, this is AI generated, that's good enough for me. But you don't do that. Can you do that? At least put AI generated. But let's go back to my first case. So can you take it down? Because TikTok already did. After I explained to TikTok and I posted it on TikTok, I said, hey, TikTok, I already disowned that statement. And TikTok said, okay, we'll look at it. And then within 24 hours, just like that, TikTok deleted those posts. But in your case, in Facebook, no, we have to investigate. We have, because it's a misinformation that is challenging. We have to fact check. Fact check. What the fact check is happening? I mean, I'm really sick and tired of Facebook. I'm sorry, I have 22 million accounts with you. But I'm very disappointed. Sir, really, I've been begging, my staff have been begging to Meta, please take it down because it's not true. Sir, please take it down. Because right now, what you're trying to do is, I have to prove to Meta before you take down that statements attributed to me, being attributed to me as having said something against a former politician. I have to prove that I'm not lying versus the guy who posted that should prove that he is not lying. What's happening here is I have to prove the offended party has to prove that he fake news should prove that he is telling the truth. You follow me, sir? What is your response, Mr. Mustafa?
Mr. Chairperson. Thank you, Senator Tulfo, for the inputs. We certainly take this seriously, even though it may take time. It's not that we have the intention of slowing the process or trying to shift the burden on the user to prove whether certain content is true or false. The policies that we have in place and the processes that we have in place ensures that it applies to all people and all users to make sure that it is fair and equitable. And this is why we have the collaboration with fact checkers. They determine whether a piece of information is false and true.
But sir, let me interrupt. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair. It should be the person who posted a fake news item has to prove that he's telling the truth. It is not the other way around. The guy being offended of that post is the one who has to prove that he's not lying. Come on, sir. Kung sa Tagalog pa, kailangan yung nagsinungaling,
siya ang magpatunay.
siya dapat magpatunay na hindi siya nagsisinungaling. Ang nangyayari, yung na-offend, yung winalanghiya, kailan magpatunay na hindi siya nagsisinungaling.
Baliktad.
Baliktad tong Facebook na to. Baliktad ang utak ng mga taon to. Buti pa yung TikTok. When I called TikTok, TikTok immediately responded swiftly. And they took down some of those fake news posts. Why can't Facebook do that, sir?
Mr. Chairperson, so it's not our intention not to take down offending content or misinformation. We certainly have processes. I think it is a matter of following the process and the policies that are in place. And
Mr.
understand.
Mustafa, what is it that you want from me? To prove to you that I never said that thing that has been being said
Okay.
in some TikTok, in Facebook accounts,
Yes,
all
again,
those fake lies, fake news. What do I have to do?
again, we don't shift the burden of proof to the users or whoever posted that particular content.
No. Just answer me, sir. What do I have to do to
Simply-
prove to you that post, those posts are all fake news? What do I have to do?
Simply reporting to us, sir.
I did report it to you. I reported it to you several times for so many weeks already, for crying out loud.
Yes.
But you never did anything. Unlike TikTok.
Yes, so we follow the process in terms of,
Sir, do you understand English?
yeah, absolutely.
You keep saying you follow procedure.
Mhm.
And I did follow your procedure as well to report, and I did report to you those fake news accounts, those fake news statements.
Yeah.
And I even posted for the end time. I posted that fake news item on my Facebook account to tell that this is fake. I never said this. I disowned it. That should be enough for you to take it down, just like what I did with TikTok, and TikTok did take it down.
Yes, we will follow through with that request. Absolutely.
Please,
We will follow
pinatagal mo
through.
pa eh. Can you do that, sir?
Yes, we'll follow through and we will report back.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Ay, wala na po.
Sir Bernie Mustafa, brother, I will show you some example of the fake news that is being done to us. And I want you to know that this is very political. This country is very political. And what is being done to us is not only to us, especially to the ones who are especially to the president also.
Yeah.
We have also
Yeah.
our president is also being attacked politically. So we just need to understand the situation. That yes, you have fact checkers, but the only problem with the fact checkers is, I think, and we believe that they are also politically inclined. And some of them are identified with the other party. So when they fact check some of the senators who are inclined with them, it's very fast. The next day it's gone. But with us who is not inclined with them, it takes us how many reports to the Meta before Meta do something. So we'll give you an example. It says here that never that I became a negotiator for the government, for the peace process. That is a big lie. How many times did I go to Mindanao and I was being sent there to stop the fighting? One time it was even in the international news that I was sent by the government to talk to the Abu Sayyaf. And then one time the fact checkers, they will just say I was lying. Never that it happened. So many times we reported that to Meta, my brother, but never. Nobody ever said no. We were wrong. Senator Padilla was really a negotiator. Never. The last time we have some in Facebook, they post again that we are encouraging people to do online gambling. And we were fighting online gambling here. They are saying that we are, this is the example, that I am endorsing an online gambling. Just a few weeks ago, they said that I am attacking the Catholic religion. I was really, wow. I was once a Catholic. So why will I attack the Catholic religion? I am for peace. And we reported that again, and it's still there. So my brother, there is really a problem. And the way I look at it, this is very political. So I hope Meta can do something about this. The platforms, Facebook and any platform that is, I think, one of your platform, they are always politically it is being used. And I hope that you could do something about this, because it's about a personal attack. If it's a political attack, if it's about our policies, it's okay. No problem with that. But if it's already religious, and if it's already personal, private, I think that is too much. And that is being done also to Senator Tulfo and all other senators who are not inclined with your fact checkers. Even Senator Marcoleta, he is also being attacked. Our Senate President, Vicente Soto III, is also being attacked. So I hope, my brother, this will be taken seriously by Meta. This is not an attack. We are not attacking you. We are all Facebook users. Senator Tulfo has 20 million, 30 million.
22 million.
22 million. I have 9 million. So we are with Facebook for so many years. And we love doing live also with Facebook. But I hope you could also protect us from political attacks. It is being used against us, sir.
And to add what Senator Robin Padilla said, Mr. Mustafa, in 2028, there will be a national elections. Okay. So right now, there are some people who are using Facebook as a platform to attack the politicians or candidates that they perceive to be their enemies. You have to watch out for that. I'm just telling you, just like what Senator Robin Padilla said, it is going to be political in the next few months or even in the next couple of years. So be vigilant and please, I want you to really think about what is good for Meta. Okay, but before I continue, can you see that? That's the president of the Philippines. Can you take that down right now? Or you need to fact check? And everybody knows that's a lie. That's deep fake post. And you know that. And why are you not taking it down? So you need a fact check? For crying out loud. God damn. Please answer. You're being, our president is being disrespected here.
Yeah. Allow me, Mr. Chairperson. For this particular content, I think it's already been in process.
In process?
In process of being
Son of a
taken
gun. Why not take it down immediately?
Again, it has
That's
to go through the
bullshit.
stages, but we are in the process of
No,
addressing this
no,
content
it's
and
being
taking it down.
Sandali lang, sir.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna buy it, Mr. Mustafa.
Mhm.
You know for a fact that that's a lie, that's fake news.
Okay.
Why would the president of the Republic of the Philippines be disrespected like this and you allow it?
Okay.
And everybody knows that's a lie. And you know that's a lie. But you said there's a process before this will be taken down. Shame on you. Okay, the ACT would like to say something, Secretary, Mr. Chair,
Uh,
at your indulgence.
Commissioner Secretary Henry Aguda, sir.
Mr. Chair,
Opo.
Sir Senator, with this specific post, and I can vouch for this one of the very few times na medyo mabilis na may action nila, they took it down because this is blatant fake, deepfake, and fake news, definitely. I haven't met Mr. Mustafa yet, first time seeing him, but I've been interacting with Attorney Gio since last week. In fairness, since Attorney Gio joined, kasi nawalan sila, Mr. Chair, ng regulatory head. Yung regulatory head nila lumipat. Since Attorney Gio joined, medyo bumilis. But that's my concern. Parang nagiging hindi system-driven ba? Depende sino kausap mo. So, medyo nag-okay ng konti pero hindi pa rin dun sa level na gusto po natin, Mr.
Secretary Aguda, no, it's been 1.5 weeks now.
Yes,
February 2, it was posted.
that's right.
And until now, it's still there. And he said it's being processed. Come on, take it down, Mr. Mustafa. Our president is being disrespected blatantly. And you're not doing anything about it. And you said you're still processing it. Come on, take it down. God damn it.
Mr. Chairperson, I think based on the latest information I received, it's already been addressed, so it's already been taken
But
down.
it's not being taken down. It's still in there right now, even while we speak. It's still there.
We'll take a
Take
look
it down
again.
already.
We'll take a long to verify whether it's been taken down or not. But what we understand it's already been taken down. Might be some other assets that still have this, so that we have to adjust that as well. So once we've taken down particular content that's violating, then we can obviously expand it to other content that has the identical type of
But
misinformation.
Mr. Mustafa, that's a blatant attack against our president.
Yeah.
Not just an ordinary a person.
Yeah.
It's the president, it's the leadership of our country that's being attacked blatantly. And yet you're not doing anything about it. You let it go. And you said it's being processed and there's a process and there's a fact checking and et cetera, et cetera. No. You know for a fact that that's fake, the fake post.
Yeah.
You should take it down immediately. Why allow it to go for more than a week?
Taking it down, but if there are identical content that are exactly like that, we will definitely take it.
Attorney Chingson, you're a Filipino, right? Kung Pilipino ka, patigdan mo na yon yung Pangulo natin binabastos.
Sir, just to report, Mr. Chair, Mr. Senator, thank you for the time. May sa government reporting channel po, ni-report po ito sa amin ng DICT. And upon reporting, all the links, the URLs that had this content were immediately taken down, Mr. Chair. And we did a sweep, an initial sweep after it was first taken down. Posible po na repost po ito with the different account, but definitely
No, sir. 1.5 weeks na yung pinakita ng picture. February 2 na post hanggang ngayon, andoon pa rin yung post na yon.
Mr. Chair, may we ask po for the link and we'll immediately take it down.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Yun lang.
Yun lang ang kailangan namin. So sumabahaba pa si Mr. Mustafa parang parang gulay to eh. I'm sorry, Mr. Mustafa. I'm sorry. I apologize to you and to the chairman of this committee because I'm being emotional. I can't take it anymore. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired seeing all these deep fake posts, fake news. And you guys are not doing anything about it when in fact it's in your hands. You have the power to take it down, but you don't want to use that power. And that really what pisses me off, sir.
My brother Bernie Mustafa, what we are trying to say is all of this fake news is messing our country so much. It is one way of begging you to do something, brother, because this is too much already. Too much of this is not helping our country, and too much brainwashing, too much of everything. So really rely on you on this to help us, brother. Thank you. Sir, Secretary Henry, ano po ba ang aksyon natin dito sa mga fake news na ito? Kasi ang alam ko, deduct na tayo, di ba? Gusto na ng presidente din talaga ito matapos. Ano po ba ang aksyon ng DICT po?
Mr. Chair, with your permission, I have a short opening statement lang naman.
Kahit mahaba, sir, basta matapos natin yung deepfake. Oh,
So Mr. Chair, mga ginagalang na senador, magandang umaga po. Ang pagdinig natin ngayong araw ay naglantad ng isang mahalagang katotohanan. Ang fake news ay hindi lang usapin ng pananalita o opinyon. Ito ay nagsisilbi ngayong gateway crime po. Ang fake news sa internet ay hindi basta maling balita. Kadalasan, ito ang simula ng mas malaking krimen. Dito nagsisimula ang panlilinlang na humihila sa mga tao, lalo na sa mga kabataan po, papunta sa illegal na sugal online, mga financial scam, at sa bandang huli sa pag-abuso at pagsasamantala ng mga bata po online. And Mr. Chairman, isipin nyo lang po, bakit hirap ang Meta na tanggalin to? Negosyo po nila to. Ang negosyo po nila, ganito po kalaki kinikita nila. Between 20 to 30 billion sa Pilipinas po. Tanungin nyo na lang po magkanong tax binayad nila. Kayo na lang po, Mr. Chair, magtanong yan. Ang kumikita nila para sa tambayan po, sa bawat 10, ganito po ang business model ng mga social media platform. Views translates into ad revenue. So kumikita sila sa ad revenue. Siyempre, pag maraming nanonood ng isang bagay, mas makakapagbenta ka ng ad revenue. Ito po ay pagsasaliksik lang po namin, sa bawat 10 views po, kumikita sila ng piso. Kaya po, kung lalo na sa inyo, Mr. Senator, 20 million followers, tignan nyo na lang po yan. Pagka 20 million ang tumingin sa inyo, 20 million pesos kagad kinita nila in potential ad views. Ganyan po natin tignan yan. And bakit po si TikTok madaling kausap? Patunayan ko rin po yan. Nung kinausap ko TikTok, wala akong problema sa kanila. Hindi ganun kalaki ad revenues nila. So 2 pong platform ang malaki ang ad revenues natin. Facebook, under Meta, YouTube, under Google. Pinagkakakitaan po tayo sa bawat pagtingin natin sa content nila. May content na maganda, kaso nga lang, fake news sells fast eh. Dahil dito, buong-buo ang suporta ng DICT po sa isang komprehensibong batas na tutugon sa fake news, magproprotekta sa mga bata at maglilinaw sa accountability ng mga platform. May mga konting suggestion po kami. At ito po na may napag-usapan din po kahapon sa LEDAC, yung iba po nito. Mr. Chair, magalang po naming irinerekomenda sa committee na isama ang mga sumusunod na probisyon sa pagbuo ng committee report po. Una, mandatory local legal presence sa mga platforms. Dapat po nasa jurisdiction natin sila. Kami po naman sa CICC, kasama po ang mga law enforcement agency, hindi po namin sila mabot. Ang nagagawa lang po namin, pag blatant na talaga, kasama ko po si Commissioner Ella, blocking po. So, binablock namin. Para lang maintindihan po ng mga tao, pag nag-block po kami ng Facebook, hindi nyo makikita buong Facebook. Tatamaan po dyan yung mga nagkakalakal na kababayan po natin, na disente naman na nagnenegosyo. Kaya hirap po kami. Hindi namin madukot yung content, hindi namin madukot yung account holder sa loob po ng platform. Kailangan po sila yon. Kaya kami naman po, pag nangyari yan, meron nga yung community standards, pero minsan di sila sumusunod. Pangalawa po, notice and action mechanism na may due process. Notice, pag binigay namin, wag na sila makidebate. Ang sabi nga po kanina, bakit ba yung naargabyado ang magpapatunay na naargabyado siya? Yung fake news na nga eh. Diba? Pangatlo po, penalties for willful inaction pagkatapos ng notice. Pag nagbigay po tayo ng notice from a verified source na fake talaga yan, huwag nyo nang ipasa sa fact checker. Pampatagal lang po yan. Tandaan nyo po, 10 views, piso ang kita niyan. So i-delay lang po nila yan. Pang-apat, sana po makabuo tayo ng tinatawag natin na Digital Safety Authority na naka-attach, sana po, kung pagpapamanyum nyo po sa DICT. Isa po ang halimbawa nito na ginawa na natin before, yung optical media board. Yung optical media board, binabantayan po nila yung mga napapanood nyo sa DVD, CD, VHS. Sana ganun din po tayo sa content. Dapat makita rin po natin kung angkop po sa kabataan at sa main population po yung mga content. Yung mga content po na hindi angkop dapat po hindi pinapayagan. Panglima at panghuli po, mas malakas na age-based protection para sa mga bata. Ginawa na po yan sa Australia, ginawa na po siya sa France, sa Spain. Ang ibig pong sabihin nito, kapag minor, huwag nating i-expose masyado sa social media dahil yung sa pag-aaral po, kita na natin incidents of bullying, incidents of suicide, incidents of OSAEC. Huwag na po natin pabayaan na may isa pang kabataang mabibiktima dahil dyan. Mas maganda po na may parental guidance po ang paggamit po ng social media. At mas maganda rin po bumalik ang mga kabataan natin sa pagbabasa ng libro. Dahil at sa sports at balik po tayo sa mga nakagawian po natin. Opo. Kapag pababayaan natin ang fake news, hindi lang maling impormasyon ang kakalat, krimen ang susunod. At hindi lang po yan. Mahilig po sila sa tinatawag natin na rage bait. Rage bait po, gustong-gusto po nila pinag-aaway ang mga tao. Ang social media naman po, ginawa po yan para magsama-sama ang mga tao eh. Ngayon, ang nangyayari, pag pinabayaan mo ang social media, nag-aaway-away na po tayo. May mga mag-asawa, mag-aaway dahil na rage bait yung opinion. Wag naman po, dahil pagkaganyan ng ating lipunan, wala na lang mangyari kundi mag-aaway na lang tayo. So let the social media be naman a tool for bringing people together. Ngayon na po ang panahon para kumilos habang may momentum, nagkakaisa ang ating mga diwa at malinaw na malinaw po ang hiling po ng taong bayan. Nag-survey na po kami at nag-consultation na rin po kami. 7 out of 10 ng nakausap namin gusto talaga i-regulate to. May isa na lang po akong dagdag para malaman nyo po yung negosyo nito. Natanong po ni Senate President, bakit ba hindi natin pwede i-verify yung mga tao dyan? Pwede naman po. Yun nga lang, and these are our friends from Facebook, bakit kailangan ka magbayad para ma-verify ka na totoong tao? So, ibig sabihin nun, pag hindi ka totoong tao, libre ka. Pag ayaw mong pakita yung personality mo dahil baka may gagawin ka na hindi ka nais-nais, libre ka. Bakit pag totoong tao ka at gusto mong masabi sa buong mundo, ako po, si Henry Aguda, may checkmark po ako. Bakit ako kailangan magbayad? Hindi ba dapat pwede ko i-volunteer? Yun lang po, Mr. Chair, ang namin, ang opening statement po namin.
Maraming salamat po. Napakaganda po. Nakausap niyo na po ba ang Meta tungkol dito? Kung sa mga bagay na to?
Nako,
Opo.
Mr. Chair, ano ko po yan? Ay, nako, best friend ko po yan. Para po kaming frenemies. Kung i-share ko lang po, last year po kasi, nandun din po ako sa Comelec Advisory Council. So kami rin po yung nagbabantay ng automated election. So sinuwerte po ako at na-appoint po ako bago mag-Mayo. So ang daming fake news kumakalat. Kailangan pong bantayan natin ang election process from fake news kasi nakakagulo eh. Ang dami po. At umabot na po ako sa punto na sumulat po ako mismo kay Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. Sumagot naman po. Hindi sa Facebook. Nagpadala po ako ng traditional post-mail. Papakita ko po sa inyo. Kakaiba nga eh. Sa Facebook, hindi po siya sumugot diretso. Pero nagpadala po siya ng mga emisaryo. Medyo humupa. Pero yun po yung nakikita namin. Pagka ganyan, nagtutulak ako, huhupa, tapos biglang, siguro, pag nangangailangan ng revenue, tataas ko ulit. Negosyo po yan. Mahirap po ang trabaho nilang dalawa. Kasi po, ang may control dyan, yung mga boss nila na sumasagot, magkano ba kita natin ngayon? Yun ang problema po dyan.
Now, naintindihan ko na nga yung sinasabi ni Secretary Aguda. I do agree with him totally. Pero may magagawa naman sila. Pwede naman silang magsalita doon sa kanilang mga boss, sabihin nila, ito kasi ang sitwasyon sa Pilipinas, ito yung kultura, iba ito kaysa sa mga ibang bansa. They can always pitch that kind of thing doon sa mga bosses nila sa Meta. But they're not doing it because they're afraid. So in that case, hindi sila karapat-dapat sa posisyon. Ito si Mr. Mustafa. So hindi niya pala kayang i-vouch tayo doon sa boss niya sa Meta. See? So I have nothing against Mr. Tingson. I met Mr. Tingson. He's okay. He's an okay guy. But Mr. Mustafa, I'm sorry. This is the first time I've seen your face. Really. And I don't have anything personal against you. But please do your job. Please help us. Like what the Senator Chairman said earlier, please help us. You know, especially this is the political season where so many people out there willing to attack for a fee, attack any politicians they will deem as an enemy in the coming elections. So you have to maybe make your community standards stricter that should apply to everybody. Like what Secretary Aguda said, it seems to us, now I understand, that you're all money. That's why, what's it, Sucker.
Mr. Mark Zuckerberg.
Mr. Mark Zucker, tell Mr. Zuckerberg to please, come on, just don't think about money. He's already one of the richest guy in the planet. You know, he doesn't have to be richer because of attacking Filipino politicians or Filipino personalities. I know he doesn't need that much money, but he can help us by, you know, making sure that fake news is not going to be allowed here in the Philippines. And the Filipino people are being protected because I know for a fact, I think Filipinos, the Philippines is number 1 or number 2 Facebook user in the world. Is it number 2 or number 3?
Is it 1 or 2? It's definitely one of the biggest, Mr.
One.
Chair. Oo, kaya they love it here. Eh.
They love it. They love the Philippines because they make so much money, tons of money from the Facebook users in the Philippines. I think they make money out of these scammers, out of the fake news
Parang ang analysis,
perpetrators.
Mr. Chair, ang analysis ko po diyan, parang meron kang mall. 'Di ba kailangan maganda yung advertisement mo sa labas ng mall. Eh pagka yung advertisement mo din is yung catchy na catchy. Halimbawa, let's say something na maiinganyo mga punta. So pagpasok mo sa mall, ayun, doon ka nabebentahan ng mga saligat.
Mr. Secretary Aguda, Mr. Chair, yung sinabi ni Secretary Aguda, swak na swak yung rage bait.
Mhm.
Yung bang init ang ulo mo parang, uy, nag-aaway to ah. Merong away to magme-messaging sila, maraming papasok, malaking kita ng Meta. Example lang nga sa akin, hindi ko nabanggitin yung pinag-aaway ako ng dating presidente ng Pilipinas. May sinabi raw ako dun sa dating presidente ng Pilipinas. Wala naman akong sinabi. Syempre, mataas ang views. Ang daming views, pinuputakti. Kasi sabi, uy, mag-aaway itong senador at saka itong dating presidente, pinag-aaway kami. Ayaw i-take down nila kasi sabi ni Secretary Aguda, hanggat hindi na tinitake down, lalong tumataas ang views. Katulad niyan, yung ating presidente, disrespect, nakahubad, tapos merong hinihitit kung ano man yun. Gustong-gusto ng mga Pilipino yun, na mga loko-loko. Ay, maganda to, chismis to. Ayaw nila i-take down kasi sayang din yung kikitain na sabi niya piso kada 10 views. Kasi itong si Zuckerberg, puro pera nasa isip. You know? But sir, I'm sorry, I'm really hurt on behalf of other Filipinos. The president of the republic is being disrespected on social media, and you guys have the power to do something and take it down, but you're not. So it hurts us, especially me, because like I said, I'm a Facebook user and I've been with you for more than 10 years, and now I have 22 million followers. But I'm not making money from my Facebook account, mind you. I'm not. You guys are making. No, my Facebook account, 20 million, is not monetized. I never earned a single penny from my Facebook account. But Facebook does by the millions. You know that, sir. Yeah.
May
Good.
Yusek Renato Aboy Paraiso, sir, ng Cybercrime Investigation Coordinating Center. Sir?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sir, just to, on the point po ni Senator Raffy Tulfo na nagagamit po yung mga social media pages natin to promote scams po. Yun ho yung gusto kong pag-usapan din with the social media pages. Kasi kagagaling ko lang din ho sa kabilang committee for illegal gambling ho eh. Tama ho sila. Even ho yung mga illegal gambling sites na yan, yung mga scams na yan, nakakapasok ho because of the sponsored feature po ng mga ibig sabihin nag-a-advertise sila. So even yung mga illegal gambling tsaka yung mga illegal sabong ho, online sabong, nakikita ho natin na po-promote because of the sponsored sites so ng mga social media pages natin. At siguro ho, kailangan na naman mapag-usapan na mag-self-regulate pagdating sa mga ganun po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, makasingit pa, Mr. Chair. Okay, marami akong kaso, Mr. Chair, sa Raffy Tulfo in Action na mga bata nagpakamatay dahil nabubuli. And nire-report na nung mga magulang nung bata yung pambubuli sa Facebook para i-take down. And yet, Facebook doesn't want to take it down. Makonsensya dapat tong Facebook na ito doon sa mga namatay ng mga kabataan. I'll say it in English. There were so many cases that I've handled in my radio program where parents of children will come to me because the kids were being bullied online using Facebook as the platform. And then the parents have been calling Facebook and said, Facebook, please take it down because our kids can no longer take it. And our kids are already depressed. And Facebook said, no, we're going to go through a process. We're going to process it. We're going to do some fact checking. Even before that fact checking happens, the children took their own lives. They committed suicide. And I'll put that on your shoulder, Facebook. The lives of these kids that were taken away because of bullying, that would be your responsibility. I'll put it on your shoulders. Because if you only acted immediately after the parents did communicate to you, then those kids would not have committed suicide, sir. Do you follow me, sir? Yeah. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids that already committed suicide because of bullying on Facebook. And then the parents did communicate to Facebook and told Facebook about what is happening to the children. The children are undergoing depression, but Facebook wouldn't listen until the kids committed suicide because they can't take it anymore. And that's what happens, sir. And also, there are instances where adults would communicate with children, minors. And these kids were being abused by these adults using Facebook as the platform. And then again, the parents of these kids being abused online, being harassed online by adults. The parents of these children would communicate to Meta or Facebook, but Facebook wouldn't listen. And Facebook would just, and the complaints of these parents would just fell on deaf ears until the kids would commit suicide. Maybe that is something that you really have to think about it, sir. That's what we call cyberbullying and online harassment. Again, I would commend TikTok. Is TikTok here? TikTok, good job. Thank you, TikTok. I love TikTok. Even though I only have 5.1 million followers on TikTok versus 22 million. Doon na lang ako sa 5 million. Madali mag-take down eh. Madaling kausap tong TikTok eh. TikTok, good job. Thank you. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Sir Aguda. Opo. Ano pong follow-up ko lang po? Ano pong nangyari sa usapan nyo ni Attorney Gio Tingson? Ano pong nangyari sa usapan nyo nung pinresent nyo po yung mga gusto nyo mangyari? Yung mga binanggit nyo po kanina na
Alam niyo,
Nag-usap na po kayo, di ba
yes,
po?
Mr. Chair,
Tatanggapin po ba na nila o hindi?
nag-usap na rin po kami, pero in fairness to our friends, Attorney Gio at saka si
Sir Bernie. Opo.
dadalhin pa nila sa HQ nila yan. Aabot pa, Mr. Chair, hanggang taas yan.
Hanggang doon,
Mr. Chair, ano yan? May revenue impact kasi yan. Mahirap nilang umuo sa isang bagay na tatamaan yung negosyo nila.
Gano'n. Nako. DOJ, Sir Mendoza, paano ba yan? Sino ba ang susundin natin? Yung gusto natin o yung gusto nila? Ano po ba, saan tayo tatakbo? Sa ating batas?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Actually, sir, yung Office of Cybercrime under the Department of Justice, sir, is also have a constant communication with Meta, sir, regarding these problems that we are incurring, sir. In some instances, sir, in OSI cases, the Meta, they are mabilis po sila. Mabilis po sila mag-takedown. But in some cases, sir, medyo mabagal po, sir.
Sino bang DOJ? Sige po, salamat po, Sir Mendoza. Sir, kasi mahirap namin tanggapin yung parang tayo yung nakikiusap. Ano ba ang kailangan naming gawin para hindi naman tayo parang tayo ang nakikiusap? Sila ang kumikita, tayo ang nadidisgrasya. Kasi parang yung ating kultura yan eh. My brother Bernie, it's a culture of the Filipinos. We love talking. Chismoso ang Pilipino, gossips and everything. So this is being used against us. And another one, we are very political. This country is very political. And again, that is being used. And one of our culture also is gambling. This is all from the colonization of our country because, we are like, we are from the same, we are colonized by a lot of Western culture and gambling, gossips, and all of this. So this is being used against us. So I'm asking our government agencies that we have to do something about it because it's destroying our country. We have troll armies in this country. Troll armies, they are being employed by PR firms, and then these PR firms are being paid by politicians, and they're doing all these things. So I hope you understand, my brother. This is not against Meta. This is not against Facebook. We are fighting among ourselves, and we are asking for help. So if ever we make laws that will maybe ban some kids of using Facebook or putting regulations, and I hope you understand, but we have to do something about it. Because we have kids committing suicide. We have kids destroying their eyes using the cell phones too much. We have kids not moving anymore. They're just sitting down there and doing. It's too much. Too much, my brother. I hope you understand. This is never against you. This is among ourselves. So, mga kapatid ko, tapusin na natin itong usapin ng fake news. Total, tayo ay sinusuportahan na rin ng ating presidente. Nagsalita na rin si Idol. Alam naman natin na maraming sumusunod sa ating mahal na senador Raffy Tulfo. At alam naman natin na anuman ang kulay namin sa politika, maging maka Marcos ka man, maging maka Duterte ka man, maging maka Dilaw ka man, maging maka Pink ka man, sapul kami lahat dito. So sana pagtulungan na lang natin to na makagawa po tayo ng mga batas na kung kailangan natin mag-ban, kung kailangan natin mag-regulate, gawin na po natin. Kasi kung aasahan po natin yung Meta na tutulungan tayo kagyat, hindi po. Sinabi na po nila na dadaan tayo sa proseso. medyo mahirap yung proseso na yun. Kailangan na po tayong kumilos. Sir?
Yeah, Mr. Chair, I have a question for Mr. Bernie Mustafa. Right now, I was informed that you're using IFCN, an independent fact checker, as the company who would do fact checking for Meta. Am I right?
It's a certification company that certifies our fact checkers, sir.
Okay. And how long have you been using IFCN?
I don't know the exact year, but we've been using FCN to ensure that our third-party fact checkers are verified. That helps to ensure independence, to make sure that, well, there's some concern about bias, as Senator Padilla
Okay,
mentioned.
so I'm just curious, what kind of company, aside from being a fact checker, do you know the profile of this company, the history of this company, what kind of business they've been involved in prior to being a fact checker, prior to being hired by Meta to do the fact checking for them?
So for the
Would you
fact
know?
checkers themselves, they are media companies, sir.
So this is media company?
That particular is not a media
What does
company.
IFCN stands
It's,
for? This is an acronym, IFCN.
Yeah.
So what does the acronym stands for?
It's the International Fact Checking Network.
And where are they based?
I will have to get back to you on the particular information, but they are a network of fact checkers, and they certify fact checkers,
They're certified fact checkers.
certified fact checkers to make sure that they have the capability to fact check information, also make sure that they have the process in place to be
But-
independent in a sense.
But how would you know that these people working,
Is really independent.
yeah, working in IFCN
Yeah.
are qualified to do fact checking? They're
Yeah.
experienced people who are qualified to do fact checking independently, like what the acronym stands for.
Yes. Again, so that they don't do the act of fact checking themselves. They are a coalition of fact checking in the sense of a network, but they do the certification of fact checkers. So they have criteria that allows for fact checkers of certain countries that are used by Meta, that have the capability, the independency, and also the ethics to do the fact checking in a way that is non-biased.
You know what, sir? Maybe you have to get rid of this company because they're very slow and very inefficient. Because
Political.
and very political. Yeah, yeah. Because what my people's been informing me, and they just told me earlier that the problem really is not with Meta, or not with your people based here in the Philippines, Meta. It is the IFCN who are doing, these people in IFCN, they are the ones doing your fact checking. But they're very slow. Even Meta, I'm not going to mention the names of people in Meta that told us, my people, I'm sorry, mom, sir, it is not our fault. It is the fault of IFCN because they're so slow. As a matter of fact, if I have to be asked, this is from Meta, if I have to be asked, or if we have to be asked, we want to get rid of the company. So maybe you have to study this company. Do they really deserve being the fact checker of Meta?
Certainly, we take note of your
Okay.
concern and
Because they're very slow, sir.
thank you.
Yeah, like in my case, it's been like more than a week, and Meta hasn't done anything. It's still waiting for the result that would come back from the report.
Yeah.
From the IFCN.
Just to clarify, FCN certifies the fact checkers that are here in the Philippines, of which there are 3, AFP, including Rappler and Vera files.
Oh, so this is a network of members.
Yes, it's a network of
Are they being paid to do the fact checking for you?
I'm not sure I can answer that, but they do verify or certify the companies, the media companies that do fact checking, either they're in Philippines or Indonesia or in other parts
Okay, I'll
of the world.
tell you what, sir. Like I said, the Philippines is one of the most Facebook users in the world. I think it's not number 1 and number 2. Correct me if I'm wrong. There are so many fake news that comes out almost every day, or maybe I'll say every minute of the day, by the hundreds. So how can IFCN people keep up to the numbers, to the volumes of fake news that appears on Facebook? What kind of tools do you use?
Yeah, so they would rely on the fact checkers that are in the Philippines, sir.
Fact checking. So there's how many fact checkers do you have
We
here in the
have
Philippines?
3 fact-checking
Three only?
media companies, not individuals. That is
Why not use AI as fact checkers? That'll be faster and more reliable.
We use AI to detect violations of community standards, but not necessarily misinformation because they need to be verified by human persons, essentially.
Because like you said, if there's 3 media companies, I don't know these media companies and I don't want to know. How many people do they have each media company? Okay.
Right.
And I'm talking about hundreds of fake news that comes out every day.
Yeah.
So how can they keep up to these numbers of fake news that comes out on Facebook?
Certainly, that is a challenge, sir. But in addition to the fact checkers, we are also trying to identify the actors behind this in the sense of coordinated inauthentic behavior. A lot of times, misinformation is tied to actors that are operating fake accounts.
I'll tell you what, sir.
Yeah.
Shortcut. I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this? This is my recommendation to you. If a person is being attacked by a post, fake news post, and that person posted on his account that post that is that is attacking him on Facebook is fake, and he never said that, you should take his word for it. What you do is then you go to the person who posted the fake news and ask him for evidence within 24 hours or less. If he or she cannot show proof that what he or she posted is fake news, then you should take it down immediately. Is that fair enough?
We certainly take that into consideration, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
My boss,
Huh?
meron ka pa tungkol dito.
Wala na siguro.
Join ko na itong sa...
Ano, sa OMB na lang.
Apo, lipat na ako.
Di ba, gusto mo
Lipat na ako sa ibang...
sige. Adjourn mo na, sige. Wait, before
sige.
anything. Facebook, I don't have anything personal against you, but I'm being emotional because I'm really sick and tired of being sick and tired of all these fake news being proliferated against me, and not only myself, but my family. My family is being affected. My wife, my children, they're all being affected with all this fake news that comes out on social media, on Facebook especially. Really. There's a post that I'm with this girl dancing, kissing this girl with this woman, etc. And those are all fake news. And we've been telling Meta, I didn't do this. It's not me. I didn't do this. I don't know that girl. And yet Meta said, no. Let it be. And a lot of people believe. And so it really affects my family, my relationship with my wife, with my children. You follow me, sir? What if it happens to Mr. Zuckerberg? What would he do? What if it happens to you? What would you do, sir? No, just answer me. What would you do?
Well, I suppose it would follow the same process as well. But again, these are established to ensure fairness and equitability. And we do take these issues very seriously. So if we understand that there's a particular misinformation or particular content that is, for example, causing harm, real life harm, for example, that we would immediately take action on. Misinformation or type of information that, for example, affects, let's say, elections, in terms of misleading voters, for example, we take immediate actions on those. So there are particular cases where we do take immediate actions.
Okay, Mr. Chair. Okay, sir, I'll repeat it again. I already said this earlier. Now, this is just a suggestion. Maybe you can adopt this suggestion. If a person communicated to you or comes to you and tells you that that post against me is fake news, number one, and then what would you do? Then communicate with that person who posted the fake news and ask him or her to produce evidence that would legitimize his or her post against the person who's complaining. And if that person cannot produce evidence that would appear that his post is truthful or true, then take it down. How's that, sir? Put the burden of proof on the person who's posting fake news versus on the person being attacked, who's a victim of the fake news, sir.
Yeah, certainly recommendations that we can follow up with, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That's all. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Tayo po ay kami pong dalawa ni Senator Idol Raffy Tulfo ay nagpapasalamat po sa inyong pakikinig dito po sa pagdinig natin patungkol po sa Senate Bill numbers 191, 1441, 1490 at 1670. Ito po yung patungkol sa fake news. Kaya kung wala pong tumututol, i-adjourn na po namin itong pagdinig po dito sa usapin na ito para makalipat na po tayo sa isang usapin. Baka meron po kayong gustong idagdag kahit sino po sa inyo. Sige po. Salamat po, sir.